Hey Cancer. What's happening, huh? How's it going? My allergies. Forget about it. So, first off, I want to share with you guys that my new ring came in today. It's Aura Quartz. It's blue. It's the only finger it will fit on. I have fat fingers. But anyway, I want to share something with you guys that I do when I order things online because it's fun. So if they give me the option to say that I'm sending this as a gift to myself, I take that. And when they give me the option to leave a comment for whoever's receiving what's being paid for, I always write something in the comment box because because it's awesome. So I'm gonna share the message with you guys since I just got it in the mail and this is the first reading that I've done for the day. The comment for this ring, and that I included as my own personal message to myself when I ordered this ring, is yes, bitch. So that is your motto from me to you for the month of June, Cancers. Yes, bitch. So whatever happens, you just refer to this. Yes, bitch. Okay? Okay. So, your cards, all of your decks are already pre-shuffled, ready to go. I'm going to do the readings a little bit different this month because I like to change things up. So I'm going to use my regular tarot deck and I'm going to use my Faerie Oracle deck. Those two decks together for the main part of your reading. So I can see what stories come out. And then I'm going to pull a couple extra Oracle cards for you guys at the end. If you're interested in information about my decks, I've been asked about my decks. If you're interested in that information, the names of the decks and the links to order them are in my description box now, along with how to find out what your astrological chart is and how to contact me if you want a personal reading. Okay? I want to also let you guys know I'm gonna start to shuffle as I give you guys some astrological information about the month. Okay, so June 13th, we're gonna have a new moon in Gemini. So Gemini is the twins, and Gemini is all about thoughts and thinking and new things and creativity. So you can incorporate that into any magic or any intentions that you are going to set on the new moon. And so when you set those intentions during the new moon, that is planting some seeds for yourself for the future. And then a couple weeks out, on June 28th, we have a full moon in Capricorn. And that's a really good time for completion ceremonies, just to release some energies that aren't serving you. Overall, for everybody, I'm getting a really laid-back, sort of like romantic feeling for June. Okay, so then Also, Jupiter and Saturn are both still retrograde. Jupiter going retrograde is causing us to detox and causing us to want to detox. So Jupiter in retrograde is causing a purge on many different levels for us. So if you have the desire to, get an actual detox, that would be really good, because you would just help the process along. If you're craving more vegetables, or if you're craving something that's going to help you detox, you can thank Jupiter retrograde for that. That has a little bit to do with that. But detox on every level, not just physical. Okay, so let me take a look at your cards and just think about this a little bit before I tell you what they are. Interesting. Okay, so, before I tell you about your reading, I want to share something else with you as well today, Cancer. Every morning I get up and I do my normal morning routine, and hopefully you guys have something similar. It's really healthy to have some type of morning routine. And as I was, doing my thing, I was releasing a lot of beliefs and thinking about a lot of things, and I just want to share this, this thought that came into my mind with you guys, and it's, other people's thoughts do not create my environment, mine do. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully that'll give you a little bit of empowerment to remember that we can get really caught up in what we think that other people think, and we can give other people's thoughts too much power over us, when really it's really, the power really lies in what our thoughts are about everything. Our thoughts trump everybody else's thoughts. So your overall energy from the regular tarot is the 10 of Wands in reverse. So it looks like you're laying a burden down this month of some sort. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is going to bring you some news, some truth in regards to a situation. When that truth comes in, it's going to be good news. I don't know whether it's going to be good news or whether it's bad news, but it's going to be very transformational news. It's something really important that's going to change you intrinsically on a really deep level. But right after that, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So I think it's good news because it's going to bring you out of sadness. The Five of Cups is about being sad. It's about looking at these three cups that are spilt. They're knocked over, and you're mourning, you're grieving, you're really sad about losing the love that were in these three cups. But as you're lamenting and as you're feeling sorrowful about these cups being spilled, you're not able to see that there are two cups sitting behind you that have a perfect amount of love in them. So whatever this news is, it's going to bring you out of a stage of sadness about something in your life. Then we go into the Queen of Cups energy with the Three of Pentacles, which is beautiful. And the Queen of Cups is you being in love and feeling love and feeling nurturing love for yourself and I feel in your case from another person. It could be this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords could represent someone. It could be an air sign, somebody that has a lot of air in their chart. Somebody who just has a lot of tendencies that an air sign may have. They could be very intelligent, communicative, curious. But maybe it's something that's brand new because it's coming through as a page. Or it's love with a person that is maybe a bit immature, or maybe you see them as being a little bit not quite as evolved as you in every area. Or maybe they feel like that about you, but I feel like you probably feel like that about them. But it's okay, whatever it is. I don't see that that's going to be a problem because you want to work together with this person. And as you work together with this person, you're gonna balance each other out. This is you, Cancer. This is definitely you being in your element. This is you feeling like you're in a situation with someone where you can be your natural self. You can be your watery self. You can be nurturing. You can be very loving, pampering. You are going to feel pampered. You're going to feel just very, I feel like you're going to feel very luscious, and you're just going to feel very sensual and in your energy this month. The overall energy from the Faerie deck is the song. So you're going to really be tapped in and turned on this month. You're going to be in a good alignment with yourself. You're going to be hearing yourself, listening to your body, listening to the prompts that your body gives you, and you're going to be listening to another person's body too, probably. You may have something, as I said, something really loving and sensual going on in your love life, and you're going to feel a really emotional, spiritual bond with this other person. You're going to feel like they're a blessing to you, and they're going to feel like you're a blessing to them. You're going to have a lot of blessings and rewards coming in this month. That's going to bring you a lot of laughter, a lot of happiness. You're just really going to be in a good place this month. Now, the next three cards I think are very interesting because I think that you are going to be triggered. Something is going to come through this month. When this truth comes through, it could trigger something in you as well. For some of you, it may come, the news may come from a family member, the news may come from a lover. This news could come in from a lot of different places, but when it does, I feel like it's going to trigger a memory of something that happened to you when you were a child, maybe about the age of this fairy, somewhere between like 9 and 13 maybe. But this came up in reverse with the Lady of Faith, with the Queen of Passage in the middle. First it's the Lady of Faith in reverse with the Queen of Passage, and then the Fairy of Youth in reverse. So this shows me that you're going to be reminded, you're going to be triggered and reminded of something that happened to you when you were a child. Something happened to you when you were about this old. And it caused you to shut your heart off. It caused you to be guarded. It caused you to have a hard time being really open and being really vulnerable with your true feelings, which is something that's very easily done with the Cancer, because you guys are ultra feely anyway, and then you have the, the shell. So it's hard for you guys to express your emotions anyway, but you're going to be moving through this. It's going to trigger you, and it's going to show you what is hiding in this darkness within you. The trigger, the memory. It's like a blocked memory that's going to be coming up. It's going to give you the opportunity to move through this, to face this. We have prick up your ears right after these cards. So since you're already going to be in the energy of the song, and you're already going to be really in alignment with yourself, in alignment with those around you, it's going to be really easy for you to hear this. It's really going to be really easy for you to be brought into this blocked area of your psyche, where you're going to be able to just, sometimes we just need to be brought back to these memories. Sometimes we just need to be brought back to this part of our past where we can revisit certain things that happened to us and have the opportunity to look at things from a different perspective. I feel for a lot of you guys, I'm gonna shuffle my Messenger Oracle deck now and see what cards come up from this deck for you guys. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have some new love coming in, some new relationships, and I feel like they're gonna be really sensual, and they're gonna be really deep, emotional. You're gonna have a really strong bond with somebody because you're gonna be so all up in your feels this month. Your heart is more open this month than I think it has been in a very long time, Cancer, and because of that, I feel that you're going to be in this person, this relationship, whoever this is that you're dealing with, whether it's romantic or not, you're going to be more open than you have been in a really long time, and this is going to be a catalyst for you to sort of dig even deeper into yourself. I also think that because you're used to keeping yourself closed off, you're used to keeping certain parts of your heart closed off, and maybe you weren't even aware that you had those parts of your heart closed off until this new person comes in and sort of pries that part of your heart open. Oh, yep. See, we have wedding. We have wedding, and we have free yourself, and it came out in reverse. So this pretty much tells the exact story I was just telling. Like, this person is coming in, and they're a catalyst for you to see the areas of your heart that are locked off and free yourself from those blocks in your heart. See, both of these women, they're facing in the same direction, and their faces are very similar. They're very similar. These ladies look very much alike. And this new person coming in wants to create this very strong bond with you. For some of you, this is romantic. For some of you, this is going to lead to marriage. Nourish the soul, card number 29. And protect the wild and green, card number 32. So you're going to feel protective of yourself. You're going to feel protective of your heart, because you're going to be all up in your feels, and you're going to feel very, very vulnerable. So you're going to feel very protective of yourself, but you're also going to feel very sensual. You're going to feel very, very good. You're going to feel very in alignment with yourself, kind of like everything is more awake inside of you. You're gonna feel your experiences more deeply than you normally do. You're gonna have this death experience in the beginning of the month. Something is going to end, a chapter, a book. It's different for every person, but you're allowing something within you to end. You're allowing a passage to end. When you close this off, when you allow this part of you to naturally just die, then you're going to move through that passage of darkness. This is basically the same energy. The death and the Queen of Passage is basically the same energy. It's just about an old cycle closing out and bringing you a lot of happiness and helping you to be a lot more comfortable with your own emotions. You're going to just really be alive and feel really good this month. This looks like a really good reading, Cancer. I hope you have a beautiful month. Because it definitely looks like you're going to. So if you want to hit the thumbs up button and give me a little bit of support, that would be beautiful. If you want to share this video, if it helped you, that would be really awesome too. If you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the video without going in the description box, you'll find the comment section. If you want to leave me a comment, I would love that as well. So I hope you guys have a beautiful month, and I'll see you next month.